Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jason with Ray of Light Tarot. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Saturday. It was brought to my attention that I did not do the Pisces reading for the last half of June, so I'm doing that now. I apologize, Pisces. Nothing against you guys. Love you guys. My dad's a Pisces, so it's definitely not personal, I promise. Sorry, I'm working on a lot of personal readings, so I am not able to do too much on the channel this weekend. I'm going to be doing the drawing and the mini reads. Was going to do those tonight, but I think I might do those tomorrow when I have a break in between. So, hey guys, welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Saturday. There he is. Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon. Wow, double Pisces. Nice. Probably very psychic, I bet. So yeah, let's see what's going on with Pisces the last half of June, because like I said, it was brought to my attention that I did not do the Pisces reading, so I apologize. If you guys want to book a personal reading, the information is in the description to book. And right now, instead of 75 for 30 minutes and 150 for an hour, they're 55 for 30 minutes, 130 for an hour. There's a $20 break on those. So that's for this weekend, probably until the end of the day tomorrow, because it's a pay it forward thing I'm doing. So let's see what's going on with Pisces and their soulmate. I am going to do it the way that I'm going to do this one the way that I've always done the soulmate readings. Going into the 1st through 15th of July, I'm going to do them for just that part of July, at least, the way I did the Taurus one today. So thank you, Source. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel. Thank you for protecting my light and my energy. Thank you for protecting my connecting me to the energy of Pisces and their soulmate for those who are most in need of this healing guidance at this time. Thank you for the clear and direct messages and the healing guidance. Okay, let's see. Let's start with the soulmate, like usual, and see what comes through. What's up, guys? Hey, guys, would you take a moment to give the video a thumbs up? If you're here in the chat, just X out of the chat, hit the thumbs up button. It helps when people like the video. It helps it circulate around, so I appreciate it. Show me the energy for the soulmate of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 15th through 30th, 2019. So yeah, I got those where I'm doing it with the elements, the soulmate and their the sign, and then their soulmate based on elements in the like I did for Taurus today. That's going to be for the ones done for July 1st through 15th. Thanks, guys. And so this is going to be the old way. High Priestess, show me Pisces soulmate, June 15th through 30th, 2019. See, sometimes the thing is, what I was saying earlier is, you know, the energy in a soulmate connection versus a twin soul connection is so different. But that's why I usually just call it a soulmate or a love reading. But sometimes it comes through, and I can see this is more for a twin soul. This is coming out looking like a twin soul reading. So I'm probably going to talk much more 5D stuff than usual. See overall energy for this. Yeah. When the reading looks very much like a twin soul reading, we really go into that 5D stuff more. Okay, so overall energy here is the Three of Swords. I don't know what you were talking about, but I gotta go. Okay, sorry, let me start over. Overall energy here is the Three of Swords. This is for your soulmate or potentially twin soul. This is for your love interest. This feels, like I said, more like a twin soul reading. So let's get into this. Three of Swords is the overall energy for this person. So they're dealing with their heart chakra and some real need for healing, some pain, right? Some real pain, and it's not good. It's pain. It's probably from past and childhood stuff. Yeah, Nanya, it's definitely coming out pretty strong. And so with that said, you know, they're also coming through as the high priestess though. So this person is really at a place where I feel like they're definitely awakened and they're connecting to source and they're really connecting to their intuition, their inner knowing. And isn't that funny? I'm talking about going into 5D stuff and we got people way into 3D in the chat, but that's okay. We all have to embrace where we are in the moment. So yeah, this person is really connecting to source. They're connecting to source and they are doing a lot of healing. So this isn't just about like a broken heart or a third party situation, whatever the Three of Swords is here. It's really about the fact that there is real healing taking place, necessary and healing. Okay. It's happening. Yeah. It definitely goes back to childhood issues for this person. And if this is your twin soul, um, you probably have a lot of the same similar experiences, either very similar experiences or the exact opposite. It's one or the other. There's not really an in between with twins. Your experiences almost match, or they're complete polar opposites. Your experiences today will almost match, or they're going to be opposites. Your personality traits will either match or be opposites. You're going to have a matching or a yin and yang to your personalities in everything. It's very interesting. They have the Four of Wands also next. So this is good. This person is aware of this connection. They may not know the terms, the labels, but it doesn't matter. They're aware of the connection and they're aware of some of the things they need to be doing, it feels like. Six of Cups, Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, Judgment, and Ace of Wands. So Pisces, you're coming out in their reading as the Queen of Cups, and this is not the best energy for you to come out in, because it feels like the message that you're getting through in their side of the reading is really, really now more than ever, make sure, and I know with a twin soul it's hard not to focus on the connection. Gosh, even the person in the twin soul connection that's not awakened completely, that their understanding comes because they know that that person's on their mind a lot. And so even them, when they're not awakened, they get that twin thing where the person's on your mind a lot and just you're wondering about them and checking things out. So the person who is awakened, you're kind of focused a little too much on this. This is not the thing to heal unless you're taking this focus and making it productive, turning it inward, getting in the 5D, focusing on your healing, right? 5D and healing is the answer. And they're aware that they've known you before with the Six of Cups, and they're also aware that when they think of you, there's that feeling of nostalgia, of childlike happiness, at least until you guys trigger each other and all the hurt stuff and the fears come up. Because that's what this is the point of this kind of a relationship. What's going to happen is it's going to help you heal, and it's going to help you to get to the point of your mission. It's not a fairy tale. It's not about happily ever after. This relationship specifically, you guys agreed to do this for the purpose of healing your soul so that you can perform your mission. And it begins with you and them triggering each other. They will do things and have done things, and you will experience things with them that will trigger your fears, the fears that you came here with, and from past lives, and the fears that you've developed through experiences in this life. Those fears will be triggered by your twin and by things that they do, and it will make those fears become almost unbearably large, right? Magnified. The thing is, your love for this person and their love for you is unconditional and overrides those fears. Not always in the moment, but in time. So the more time you can spend in your spirit and in your soul and in that 5D place, and not in this 3D fear-based mentality, the better off you're going to be, and the quicker the healing happens. So that's why the relationship has these beautiful moments where the love is so strong and you guys are happy, but also you're going to trigger, and then somebody's going to run, right? That's just the way it works. That's the story. That's the storyline here every single time. But there's definitely some healing that's taking place, some rest and recuperation, but you don't want to block any of that, because the energy that you're clearly sending them right now is coming from too much focus on it. And this is mental stuff. Like, that's becoming a mental prison almost, like the Eight of Swords energy is right there above this person's head. So you don't want to do that. If you find yourself getting into this, try to shift the focus to gratitude, to healing, and that's where you've got to go in meditation, to your higher self, and connect to them in that place where you can dissuage the fears and focus on that, because this is no good. I think ROL is my twin. I am a twin, yes. But are you? Oh, you're female. No, I am actually a twin with a male twin. But I do like you, love you, mean it. Ace of Wands. So with the Ace of Wands and the Judgment card, this is really good energy. This is everything here actually looks, no offense, Pisces, but everything on your twin side looks good except for where you're showing up with the Queen of Cups. And like I said, Queen of Cups is not a bad energy. This is a great energy. It's just, it's too much. The way this card feels to me is too much. So just turn the volume down on your side, focus it inward, and get into that 5D. That's where it's at, right? There's definitely more healing taking place here, but I like this Judgment card. I feel like they're already awakened coming into this reading. So with the Judgment card here and then the Ace of Wands, this may just be a whole new level. And there's obviously some kind of a new beginning and some kind of creation, something being created here that's really exciting and confident. Yeah, like it. I like it. Overall, though, remember, this is where they're at. They're coming through this major heart healing. And that heart healing is going to lead you guys places no matter where all of this is going. That heart healing is going to help. Because as these swords are taken out and things heal, there's more room for growth. And it's not going to really connect you any more than you already are. You're connected. Your hearts are connected here. But it's allowing the healing and the letting go of fears and fear-based thoughts and limited thinking, all of that stuff that keeps us where we're at and stuck. So it looks good on their side. Let's see what's going on for you. You're welcome. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Pisces. Hey, what's up? Terry. Pisces, June 15th through 30th. Yeah, I think there's like some of you maybe in your 50s or 60s. Those of you who are in like your 50s, 60s, you're like that second wave volunteer light worker, and your twin is too. For those of you, I think this reading is for some of you that are in that age group, that second wave volunteer age group, especially that Dolores Cannon talks about. It feels that way. Or even maybe some of you, even if there's somebody in here who's like senior citizen age, this could be for you, like really early on volunteers. I thought most twins were second and third wave, but there could even be first wavers in here that are still alive. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I'm getting pulled to like that World War II era. And that's when the first wave came in, right after, World War II. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't worry about it, let it go. It's not important to the reading, but it's important if you're a light worker and the twin soul stuff. So, yeah. So Nanya, you like me. I'm 41, 30s and 40s. My twin and I, we would be basically second wave volunteers. I think my twin's child might be a third waver, and remember, she calls the third wavers the hope of the world, which is pretty cool. What's the Pisces energy? Yeah, Jessica, so you'd be a third wave probably. I'm second wave, sorry. Second wave, 30s, 40s, we're second wavers. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, no doubt about it. This is for twin souls, not just soulmates. Though, the thing is about this energy here, that what's going on with you guys, there's a lot of healing, yes, but when you're going through all this healing, it's not just a smooth ride. So don't get discouraged if you're on that journey and you go through these great periods of progress together, where you feel like you're making a lot of progress and things are going really well, but then something else comes in to sort of trigger you guys for more healing and you have to sort of separate. It's okay. That's sort of the name of the game. That's how it works, right? When you're in the thick of it, right? Unless you guys are really, really fast-tracked spiritually and you're not having to deal with a lot of time apart, which is great. I haven't met many twins that are like that. I also haven't met many that have gone through some of the great stuff my twin and I have gone through, but man, the separation happens too. You have to really be on board for being, you have to be in it for the long haul to do the work, and for yourself, for your growth, for your mission. All of those things that come in, the abundance, the healing that you're going to be doing, it's great whether you're in union with your twin or not, right? What the universe will give you as a reward. You're in a place, though, you've got this Five of Cups, so you're in a place where real change is happening in your life, Pisces. Remember that everything is temporary, even this feeling that you have about disappointment and sadness that's still, you haven't maybe shaken off all the way. That is not this is not a card of permanence. This is a card of temporary things, of things that are changing. That's the number 5, Five of Cups. This feeling is not one that lasts, so you don't have to worry about this. You're not going to be stuck in this for long. But it is important to feel what you're feeling, experience it, don't suppress it. Don't suppress it, don't try to run from it, because whatever you use to run from it, drugs, avoidance, whatever, when you finally have to feel it, it just makes it more painful when you finally go through it. So just go through it, feel it, let it go, and try to move on. You're coming out of this. There's Knight of Wands energy coming around you, and I feel like it's not your, okay, wait. Why do the Five of Cups in that? So this might actually be your energy, because it's rushing toward the Five of Cups. I think there's something, you've mostly come out of this feeling of disappointment and loss, but there's something you haven't dealt with all the way, because it's rushing you back toward that before you can move toward the big decisions to do with your twin. That's Gemini energy. You could have a Gemini of significance in this story. You also then got the Knight of Pentacles, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. The Knight of Wands here is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It does feel like this is more about moving you back into this Five of Cups just for a brief time. You've got to go back to the Five of Cups to do something, like make one last loop around the Five of Cups. There's something that you haven't completely mourned or dealt with. Leave that behind, and then you've got the Lovers, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Wands. I mean, yeah, this came out pretty amazing. Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and then Ace of Swords. Really cool. And the overall energy here, you've got the Empress and the Fool. So, I mean, this is good energy you guys have. A really nice story unfolding, and I feel like the reason I said don't get discouraged, though, if you like come into like what feels like a union, but then it goes into something else and there's separation, because you've got the twins here, the Lovers, and this card that for me is about a union right here in the middle of the reading. And then you've got more things to deal with, more choices to make, right? Collaboration, possibly third-party energy, but I don't feel like that's exactly what that is. And then another new beginning. So I just want you to be prepared. Somebody once told me that a great soulmate adventure where you fall in love that's like a fairy tale, you guys fall in love and you get on that highway and you go 90 miles an hour to your destiny. Twin soul adventures are not like that. If you get in a car with your twin soul, a symbolic car with your twin soul, and get on the highway, you're not going 90 miles an hour unless you're going to hit a brick wall, because the twin soul journey is not supposed to work like that. There are lots of stops along the way, because there's the need for more healing, more triggers, more healing, more triggers, more healing. Those things have to happen on this journey. So if you're wanting to have union with somebody really quickly and move into a beautiful life, I wouldn't identify them as your twin soul. That's not how that works. That's not what that's for. So this union is more of a ascension portal to move into the next level of something. And then more things are going to trigger you guys, and more healing's got to take place. Could be even to do with too much celebration, or getting a little too loose or tight, I guess is what you would call it. Older people would call it getting too tight. You've got a choice coming up here that's leading you to something really new, and something that's the universe is supporting you in, that's going to bring it's going to bring a sort of a lot of forward movement and progress, but it's coming from like this new understanding of a situation. I feel like it may have to do with a business, or with you guys starting some kind of a business together. A lot of prosperity, especially with that Empress energy here, Pisces. I always, I see Earth signs here as well, but Pisces in the Empress card. I'm not really sure why, guys. So that's just something I've always seen as Pisces in the Empress card. So yeah, I was going to do the mini reads tonight, but I don't know. It's kind of late, isn't it, to do that? Where are we at? What time is it? Yeah, probably going to put that off till tomorrow. And we'll do the drawing and stuff too. So yeah, ultimately you're on that journey. It looks good. OMG, yes. I could do the mini readings after this. Don't worry about the time that needs to be spent going back into that Five of Cups energy. It's necessary. You got to do that, right? The odd puff puff. It's legal here. Nice. Yeah, so do what you got to do. You're moving. This is all moving you forward into a really nice place. Don't get discouraged because you're moving into this portal here, which is slow. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy. It's not something like this is a lot faster, but the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving. So you're going to kind of make some quick movement, and then you're going to go slowly toward this portal. Okay, you're moving slowly toward it. Does that make sense? Yeah, slow earth energy it is. But there's definitely a lot of good stuff in your side of this. Both sides look really nice. I mean, this is a reading that feels really abundant and really exciting for both of you. But I think, like I said, there's those stops along the way. Don't get discouraged when you start to slow things down on the journey. When the universe starts to slow things down on the journey for you, it's all happening like it's supposed to. Remember that. And you're not on a twin journey like this. This reading looks like it's about a twin soul. Twin souls are not supposed to go zooming down the highway to their destiny. It's going to be a road trip with a lot of stops along the way, a lot of rest stops, and a lot of growth. Welcome, Shannon, Pisces 77. I am live. Let's see what the romance angels have for you, Pisces. Hey guys, Jenna. Yeah, so I've got to work on some personal readings tonight and tomorrow, so I will try to come on and do mini readings soon. If you want to book a personal reading, the information's in the description. And right now and tomorrow with the pay it forward, it's a $20 off. So instead of $75 and $150 for a 30-minute or an hour, if you book like tonight, tomorrow, it's $55 and $130. And the booking info is in the description of the video. All right, Pisces, what in the world? You have the Release Your Ex card. It's time to clear your energy. The time has come to clear your energy. Release your ex. Make sure you did have, like I said, it felt to me that Knight of Wands and then the Knight of Pentacles, they were just energies shifting within you for the course that you're on. If there is another energy besides you and your twin soul in this, and it's someone that's your ex, release it. You need to clear that energy out because that energy, there is a need for this journey to be slow and steady sometimes, but it doesn't need to be slow and unsteady because of someone from your past in the mix, right? You got to release that energy. And then it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Bam, I like it. So good luck, Pisces. This is a beautiful reading. I'm glad I got to do your reading. I'm sorry that it took me a while. I did not realize I had not done your reading for this time period. So I wish you guys a lot of goodness, dude, seriously. Yes, I wish you a lot of goodness and a lot of happiness on your journey, guys. Thanks for being here. Thank you for your love and support.